I got bitches with me wild. I met a bitch in Bali. I met a bitch in Dallas. Now she work at Magic. Make a bitch move to the city, nigga. I got ball status. Da Vinci on my sweater, bitch. I'm way above average. Rolex on me on TikTok. Savage rock around with the big block. I'm a real gangster, I don't shit talk. Slaughter gang, nigga love to kill. All my pieces flooded. All my drinks come muddy.
Yes, sir. So I figured, y'all, since the car about to go, I'll go ahead and do my little 2-year ownership review. Things I like, don't like. Even though I had this car way longer than 2 years, I feel like that's just probably the right number to go ahead and start it. So we're gonna do that. Before I take it up here to this shop and put the stock exhaust back on it. Let me switch this on. Yes, sir. And so I'm freestyling this, bro. Like, I ain't wrote none of this down or nothing like that. So yeah, I'm just go off, you know, I'm gonna go out the dome. So let's see. For one, so flip the camera back. So for one, this is my 2018 Camaro ZL1 1LE. It is stick shift. I had it since I've been in college. I've been out of college a few years. And yeah, it's been a good car. It's pretty much full bolt-on, stock blower. It's stock boost level now. But yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on. It's been a good car. I ain't never really had any problems out of this car. It's been a real good car. Yeah, so let's see. For starters, I'm gonna start with things I don't like, because that's just gonna be easy for me to go ahead and do. I'm gonna try to name 10 I don't like, and then I'm gonna try to name 10 I do like before we get up out of here. And I'm gonna put my glasses on and give y'all a little driving footage. But so for starters, something I don't like, I'm gonna start on the outside while I'm here. I don't like how the wheels, not that I don't like the look of how the wheels poke, because I actually really like how they sit. You could camber it and then the stands would be crazy. Because I'm on aftermarket coilovers right now. What I don't like about this is, for one, since I'm on aftermarket coils, you can see, right, it's almost level, but my back, it's a little bit less of a gap. This ain't gonna make it look dramatic, but I don't like that because the rocks, bro. The rocks. If you a type person where you feel bad for your car when certain stuff be going on, you can't see it now because Will done really cleaned up the car, got it looking good. But yeah, damn, he did a good job. You can't see nothing. But bro, this car, it kick up rocks really bad. And you can just hear it, not from the back, from these front wheels. You can just hear them tap dancing on your car. So cool. That's my first thing I don't like. My second thing I don't like, the outside, honestly, that's really my only complaint. I'm gonna be real. That's my only complaint. I don't even know if I had 10 things. But from the outside, that's really all I got. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got as far as like functional shit. I don't like the seats. Now, that's one thing I'm finna show y'all real quick with the seats. Not the comfort of none, because once you do this, they comfortable. But these Recaros in here, bro, they actually came fixed to where you couldn't even recline them past, like, see, mine was all the way back. I got this stock exhaust back there, by the way. It used to be stuck about right here. No. This don't look crazy right here, but that's horrible. Well, you can't go back no further. So, the car, I ended up taking the seats out. Y'all seen my video, I did the seat mod. Took them out, took the pins out, recline. Yeah, and so I ended up doing that. So that's another thing I didn't like. If you get in a Camaro and you the type of guy that like to recline and really be comfortable in the car, this ain't it. Unless you're ready to take them seats out and do the seat mod, like in that video I showed y'all, don't even set yourself up for it. So, boom, my door. Oh. All right, so boom, like I was saying, I was gonna put this video on 4K, but it don't even matter because this video not that important as far as what I'm filming. So I didn't like the seats. That's number 2. The third thing is the windows and roof line. Now, I already knew what kind of visibility and stuff I was getting into, but this is crazy. Look how little this window is. I already knew what I was getting into. But once you actually in here, just to give y'all an example, I'll flip the camera. Just to give y'all an example, bro, I'm 5'8" on the best day. Real life 5'7" and shit like that. As long as I ain't wearing no crazy shoes. But I'm not a big dude. Now, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I'm not a big dude. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, stout-wise, yeah, I weigh a lot and stuff like that. My back and shoulders and stuff is real broad. But that ain't got nothing to do with the comfort in here. The amount of space between, and this is me slouched down. If I'm really up and I hit a bump in this bitch, my head hit the roof. And then when you try and do simple things like at a drive-thru, and I ain't even talking about Mickey D's, I don't even eat stuff like that. The bank and stuff like that, bro. You can't even really reach through the window. You can't really, when you reaching up, when you looking up, trying to make sure you parking and stuff like that. If I got like a ponytail or something with my hair up, I'm hitting the roof, bro. So that was one thing I don't like, the windows and the visibility. I knew what I was getting into because I ain't even tripping on the blind spots back there. They horrible, though. Folks ain't lying when they talking about that. They horrible, for real, for real. So that's one thing you got to think about. If you a person that's kind of claustrophobic, it's tight in here. It's really tight in here. And it feel like you in a fighter jet, but like after a while, once you over like 25 years old, you start thinking about comfort and stuff, bro. You like, shit, I don't even know. You feel me? So that's one thing. And then, so that's, I said, let me see. The wheels, the seats, the windows, wheel seats, window. Number 4, I hate the ride on this car. The ride. Now, I end up putting aftermarket coilovers on mine. I did petters. Let me switch this camera on. I end up doing these petters on here. I'll pop the hood so y'all can see. But that's one thing you got to consider. This is number 5. This is point number 4 or 5. I don't even know. Y'all, we'll get it in the video. You gotta consider the ride. Now, I'm the type dude when I bought this car, I knew what I was getting into. I try to always just assess what I'm getting into with the car so I don't complain as much. But real deal, y'all, this is not a car that you're gonna be able to be comfortable in unless you're 21 years old, 22, 23, and you just like, fuck it, I just want the look. Bro, this car gonna weigh your ass out. It's gonna weigh you out. The regular stuff that come with it is not no joke, bro. So I ended up taking mine out after having it for years because I just got tired of it. You riding here with a lady or something like that, unless she's super patient and she love you, my boy, it's a wrap. You got to switch them out unless you just going to beat it at the track and you understand what this car is. It ride bad. I'm just being 1,000. It ride bad. Hold up. Yeah, so that's one thing. And so let's see, the wheels. I said wheels, I said seats, windows, and windows and roof line, the suspension. Next, I'm gonna say I really, really, really don't like, I don't like the...
Go ahead, you got it.
Really nothing.
Go ahead, you got it. Come on, spit it out, dude.
What's the best way to put it? I don't like the cost to mod on this car, bro. Nah, what's the problem here? I'm just gonna pop this, show y'all these coilovers real quick. Cost to mod on these, and these the coilovers right here I was telling you about. You can adjust and do whatever you want. They 30-way adjustable. Cost to mod on here, for example. You do upper pulley. You could do an aux pump, flex fuel sensor, big gulp, and a tune. That's basically what everybody do off the rip. For real, for real. You not gonna cross 700 horsepower on these, like at all. Unless you get a hyper dyno, crazy something, maybe pump gas tuned a bunch of time. I don't know, but it ain't happening though. You're not crossing 700. You gonna have to port that blower, pull it this over the hell and back, and you'll get 8 something for sure. To cross anything after that, you're gonna need to get into the fuel. You're gonna need meth. You're gonna need meth anyway to probably get 800 plus from both times anyway. Moral of the story, it costs 10 to 12K sometimes just to make upwards of 800 horsepower. Why is that important? Okay, cool. Now, if you get a Hellcat, you put 5 racks in and you flying, you're gonna have 800 some horsepower. And these stock for stock, way lighter than the Hellcat, but they so down on power. They got a 1.7 liter blower. Y'all don't know. I'm not, and don't, whoever watching this, don't think I'm a mouth breather who just bought some other brochure, bro. You better go look at me. For real, for real. Go look at my old stuff. Like, I really do this with the car. The Mustang, if you know. Vet, if you know, the C63, like, it get deep, bro. The point is, this is a 1.7 liter blower. It ain't making no steam. You pull it the hell and back, it get hot, all that. You ain't messing with the other big ones, like the Hellcat, the GT500, them BMW boys, like, they gonna give you hell. So that's one thing I really didn't like, the cost to mod ratio. And then that's probably number 6, 5, 6, and then I'm gonna go again with another one. I don't like it's a weird dead spot with this car if you're trying to launch it. Like Mustangs, it's pretty easy to make them work stick car from a dig vet. You gotta ride the clutch out, but they work real good from a dig if you can get it figured out. This, when you dump the clutch in these, there's only a few tuners who can really get it to get out that dead spot. It's crazy because for this to be a manual car and it's good at what it do, drag strip. I know this car ain't meant for the drag strip, but a car that see it a little bit, you would expect it to be able to just work like that, you know. You can't. I got a 2-step on mine, but like that really was when I was planning to take it and really get the drag racing with it and stuff. But like it's over for that. So I don't like that. It's always gonna be a dead spot in that clutch. Something else I don't like. Let's see. I don't dislike this car. I'm just at a level where I like efficiency and I need more for my money. Yeah, and I feel like the rarity of these cars that's something else I don't like. The rarity of these cars you kind of mess with because people are always trying to make theirs look like this. You're going to always see these spoilers. How you know if it's the real one? That X right there, that's how you know. The brakes too, they'll say when they leave, you know it's the real thing. What I don't like though is people put these wings on everything now. They put these bumpers on everything now. Even regular Camaro be riding around with this 5th gens and stuff, so it take the rarity out of it and you don't know what's what. You can put a GT500 bumper on something, a GT500 wing on things like that. You know, M3 side skirts, all that type of stuff on a different car. You can still tell them apart, and it's usually not done like how they done on this car. Everybody and their mama, you're trying to put a high-rise wing because it's the one that lead, and take all the prestige out of it, for real. I don't like the trans ratios. So this is probably number 8 or 9. I don't like the trans ratios. What I mean by that, if you think about getting one of these, listen to me. If you just gonna put around and you wanna flex a little bit, just go regular ZL1. For your sake and my sake, just go regular ZL1. Because regular ZL1, even if you go manual, it's different transmission. What I mean by that, 5th and 6th in this car, there's no overdrive. No overdrive. Everything in this car screams. 6th gear, to give you an example, at 80, if you're on one of them fast-flowing road trip highways, you're going to be at $3,000. It's going to be screaming in this car like it's a damn 3-valve Mustang with 5 gears. This hoe is going to be screaming. Anything 84, 85, 86 and above, it's a wrap. What? That's your whole ride. That's what you're going to hear. I don't even take... If I'm going somewhere in this car and I got to get there quick, I try not to even go above 85. It's just too much. It's droning, it's loud, and it's not because of the exhaust system. It's because the gearing. So that's another thing. And the other thing I don't like about this car, you see this car is beautiful, it's all that, blah, blah, blah. Everybody and their mama want to steal it. Everybody and their mama want to steal it. I had this window busted out. There's been times I've been at the gas station, people following you and stuff like that. People following you places and stuff, like trying to map out where you live and trying to come get the car. Like, for it to be a Camaro and it being easily accessible and not crazy expensive, people don't want to work and go get their own, and they steal, and it's bad in this car. It's bad as hell in this car. So think about that if you get one. Think about that. People will steal. And let me come on one more. I can't really think of nothing on the dome right now that one more I dislike. Because I think I at least got 9. Even if I don't, let me think something real quick. Yeah, I just feel like this is a very high effort platform. You have to love these. You gotta want it. This is what you want it. And if it ain't that, you're gonna have a hard time with justifying how much it costs. This car it's an odd one, bro. It's an odd one. You make it fast, it ain't gonna be quite as fast as Vets. It ain't gonna be quite as fast as Coyotes. It's gonna be a mid-range pack car. But overall, it's a good car. It's a good little bolt-on tuner car. If you're just trying to do that and get your feet wet, super cool car. Now, let me get into what I like. For one, again, look at it. I love the way it looks. One of the hardest looking cars you can ever think of. It's only 2-3 other cars who I would put looks above this one. 2, handle. And handle like like a strip on cocaine on the best pole in Vegas, boy. It get down, boy. It get down, boy. It don't play. I'm telling you. You go in some twisted, and if your nuts big enough, it'll go on any curve you want to. Florida late at night, y'all already know. I ain't even got them POV videos no more because they got wiped. But like I used to tear them highways up, them go ramp to ramp, blast in the highway. Like it's that type of car. That's number 2. It's that type of car. 3. I like, I know another one I said the bad attention they get when it gets stolen. It gets real positive attention from dudes who know cars. Who know cars, they gonna go ahead and tell you like, yeah, this is one of them ones type deal. Just like this. People who know cars know how hard it is to find black, trim, red, in good shape. Like one of them ones, one example. Black, M6, 1LE. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them ones. So yeah, bro, I really do like the positive attention they get. But I know 2 things I don't like too. I know I said 10, but I'm gonna add them 2 at the end. But yeah, I like the positive attention. I like the confidence you have in this car to do what it's supposed to do. I really like that. And then what else do I like about this car? The exhaust note. That's probably number 4 or 5, whatever. I'm just rambling about what I like at this point. The exhaust note on this car crazy. Best sound the car I had yet. C63 probably number 2. That Vet probably number 3. This thing here though, it sounds exactly how it looked, like a devil, like for real. So great car for that. Another thing. What else do I like? Exhaust is real good. I would say the ambient lighting in this car and stuff is really good too. Like the let me see if it'll light up when I open it. Like the doors and the dash and all that. Simple interior. You kind of do get bored with it over time. But I really like the interior on this car for a sense of, it's a race car, but it make you feel like it's purpose built. But a little bit of comfort in here too. It's got Alcantara everywhere, steering wheel, shift knob, ambient lighting be going hard. So that's one thing I like too, interior. Let me get back in here. Something else I like, the transmission. The transmission in this motherfucker, even though I don't like the gear spacing, the transmission in this car is beautiful. Shift butter smooth. I done missed shifts. I done money shifted. All kind of little stupid dumb shit. Nothing crazy where I'm about to hurt my car. But just like got into a little couple situation. My boy Stephen bought my money shifted this home accident. It's a good trans though because it comes with a no lift shift feature. It shift butter smooth. If you roll racing, you can get away with a lot on that stock clutch too. But the transmission in here, the stick shift in here, best I never had for it. MT82 close second because it's butter, but it ain't holding power quite like this. I done went through a few of them. I like, I think this car it just comes with a different prestige compared to like regular Mustangs and shit. Of course not the Chevys and shit like this. It's just a different prestige compared to a Mustang. Like these get a little bit more respect and stuff like that. But let's see, what else do I like? It's not like it's got crazy infotainment and stuff like that. I really can't think of too much crazy stuff. But I'm stuck with the lights, yeah. What else do I like? It's photogenic. This car is very photogenic, but that go with the look and stuff like that. It's just hard when I don't love the performance, something to find other stuff, because generally when you talk about what you love the performance of a car like this. And I do like it, but you can just tell it falls over quick up top compared to a Hellcat. Like Hellcat started getting back. Boosted Mustang started getting back once you get over 100, 120. These kind of fall flat. Without the arrow and wing and all that, it's just how they is. They fall flat. So I would say the brakes. I like the brakes on this motherfucker too. The brakes, snatch your teeth out your mouth if you hit them too hard. Like good brakes. Good brakes. For sure, I ain't never had a problem with them. Let me see what else. I like the brakes. I like the exhaust. I like how this car ages. It ages well. This is a 2018. This car almost 10 years old, bro. 2018. and it looked like something fresh out of a movie. It ages very well. The holds what it's supposed to very well. So, in that regard, I really fuck with it. Something else. What else does this car do well? This car. What else do I like? I like the simplicity of this car also. It's simple in the fact that in appearance mods and stuff like that, it didn't take me a lot. I got black side markers, midnight tint everywhere. I kept the black wheels. I did, most of the other stuff I did is like performance stuff, but literally that's it. I lowered it. I did markers. I did tint. And that's pretty much it. I made sure I got the black lights out back instead of the red joints, but that's pretty much it. Everything else on the inside was just comfort stuff. It's simple to make it look good. Yeah, very simple to make it look good. I don't really even know what else I'm gonna say I like about it, bro. I just feel like it's a timeless car. Like I said, it aged well, but it's hard for me to sit here and just keep going through shit that's not the motor, bro. I do like the strength of the motor, though. This LT4 motherfucker, y'all, I believe you can take the 1200 stock motor if you want to. If you got balls, you do it. So that's one thing that's really good about this car. Stock motor, it can handle a whole bunch. It give you a whole lot of room to grow. And this is a driver's car. I like that. It forces you to be better. Forces you to drive the car. If you ain't got a confidence, you're not gonna like this car. If you do got a confidence and you ready to let your nuts hang, this is a car. This is a car that's for you. So it's just stuff you gotta think about like that. Yeah, man. So if you're looking to get one of these, I do recommend you get one. I just think you should also be aware of what you're getting into. But overall, my experience with this car has been great. I was trying to think of them two other things I was gonna say I didn't like. Let me think for a second. Yeah, like I was saying, bro, I don't even know what I was saying, but I'm headed up to the shop right now for the exhaust. That's why I want to drive a little more, bro. I am gonna miss that sound. I'm gonna miss the sound more than anything, for real, like.
Diamonds on me fleeking, bad bitch with me freaking. Fuck that bitch this evening, fuck that bitch then leave her. 21 Savage don't need you, dog nigga hoe mistreat her. 2 cell phone, sell dope, no beeper. Keep my mouth closed, I don't